Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great day here at AVADirect. Joseph Mundy here to announce something super exciting. Now, I know we have our wheelhouse on what we do with custom PCs, but this is more than a custom PC, my friends. This is what I would consider more or less our artisan series of PCs, which we call our signature. We have here the AMD Brimstone. Woo! So now, I'm going to start blabbering my mouth and tell you what's actually in the PC. Now, I mentioned it was AMD Specific, and what better way to power an AMD Specific system than the Ryzen 2700X processor, coupled, and I say the word coupled and mean it literally, the Vega 64 graphics cards in Crosshair. I'm going to put an emphasis on the fact that I mentioned this was also an artisan system, and by that I mean this is legit handcrafted. I'm talking custom-made hardline tubings bent very specifically. This, ladies and gentlemen, is hardline tubing at its greatest art form. The technicians that worked on this system put a lot of time, effort, and thought into the way that the tubes were going to be bent, not just to provide the best cooling performance possible, but to also be pleasing on the eye. Because if you're going to spend the bucks on an artisan handcrafted hardline liquid-cooled system, you're going to want it to look pretty, right? Now, to discuss specifications, you're looking at 32 gigs of memory, a 500 gig SSD, a 1 terabyte hard disk, custom LED lighting, and now mentioned this was a handcrafted system, so what better way to handcraft a system with a completely custom liquid-cooled loop? On top of that, you got max CPU temperatures of 60 degrees Celsius. You have max GPU temperatures of 38 degrees Celsius. Those are impressive numbers. Hands down, some of the best numbers I've seen on a hardline liquid-cooled system. And what better way than to have those numbers incorporated in the Avalanche's darker, older twin? You can consider the Avalanche more of the Jedi Order, and you can look at the Brimstone as more of the Sith. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this system will be on sale starting shortly at a starting price of $6,500. And of course, that's going to vary depending on the way you configure it, but that's more or less what you can expect from the configuration that I mentioned previously. Well, now that I've told you what all the specifications were, let's go ahead and tell you how they perform. We have Cinebench rendering its CPU at 170 points, with the multi-CPU rendering at 1811. Man, that's blazing. You have OpenGL shading at 132 frames per second, with a reference match of 98.02%. Doesn't get any better than that, folks. Man. This system was built for performance inside and out. Oh, and let's not forget 3D Mark Firestrike. We got an extreme score of 17,454 and a 3D Mark overall Firestrike score at 25,307. Now, if you're wondering when you can get yourself your very own AMD Brimstone, immediately, and I mean right now. So if you want to go ahead and purchase, we're going to put a link to purchase either below, and know that the starting price is $6,500 is going to be dependent on the way that you configure it. But if you're looking to get those same performance metrics that I indicated previously in the video, you can go ahead and just stick with the base configuration and move on your merry way. If you liked our video, go ahead and click like and subscribe for future AVADirect news, and we'll see you next time.